My name is Dylan, and my favorite animal is a platypus because of the show Phineas and Ferb.
What is Phineas and Ferb?
It's a cartoon.
This is Pawprint, an animal rescue community. I'm Harold Rhee. Today's episode, my wife Nancy and I were going to introduce ourselves to you. You can also go to the show notes for this particular episode, which is going to be at thisispawprint.com/000. My name is Harold Rhee.
My name is Nancy Rhee.
We were going to name this episode 50 Puppies and a Podcast because that's basically the inspiration for our animal rescue podcast.
So we adopted our first dog right around 2004. We adopted a Chihuahua mix named Allie.
Our son was born in 2000, so he was 4 years old.
4 years old. It was right around the time that Dylan, our son, started asking for a sibling. It wasn't an option, so we started thinking about maybe getting a pet for him. I thought, why not get a dog? And I had always grown up with dogs. When I became an adult, I lived in New York City for a while in small apartments and just never thought about having a dog. So now that we were a family and we were living in a home with a yard, I thought, why not get a dog? So that led to the adoption of our first dog, Allie. Anyway, I took my son, my 4-year-old son, and we went to the East Bay SPCA in Oakland, and we saw Allie. We saw lots of dogs, but then we saw Allie and thought, I think she might work for us. We requested a meet and greet with Allie. Dylan and I spent time with her and decided this is the dog for us. I remember we were just sitting in the grassy area with Allie. They let us play with Allie during that whole time, an hour and a half. That memory stands out about the day we got Allie.
And Allie was a wonderful dog. Over time, she actually developed a little bit of it looked like a tumor on her shoulder. A few years later did die.
We adopted her in 2004. I think she was about 1. Fast forward to 2008, she, right in front of our house, unfortunately very tragically got hit by a car. So I took her to the emergency vet. It was a very traumatic experience. Even the vet said, whatever you decide, I will support you either way. And at that point, I just did not want Allie to suffer anymore. So I made the extremely difficult decision to put Allie down. But when I made that decision, I promised Allie that I will save many, many more dogs. That led to, it was still, we adopted our second dog, who is Nacho, another Chihuahua, 9 months after Allie died. And then about a little over a year after we adopted Nacho, we adopted our second Chihuahua mix named Lego. I had started volunteering doing dishes, cleaning the shelters, doing laundry, things like that. I had kind of in the back of my mind, I knew there was like a foster program, but I didn't know exactly how it worked. But I always thought, one day we should start fostering dogs. So by this time we had 2 dogs, Nacho and Lego. I started reading up on what the foster program was all about. So I signed our family up. I emailed the foster coordinator and I asked her, hey, I told her, we're interested in fostering. What do we have to do? And I remember when she emailed back, I specifically remember her saying that when you foster, you are literally saving a dog's life because they cannot pull a dog from a high-kill shelter unless there is a foster home where they can place that dog. And I remember that really left an impression on my mind and thought, wow, we're going to be literally saving a dog from euthanasia. And we got our first pair of foster puppies. They were Chihuahua Doxy mix.
Yeah, their names were Birdie and Pin.
Yeah, they were pretty adorable.
And so then over the past 3.5, 4 years, we're now up to fostering how many dogs?
I believe it's 50 now with Dazzle, the last foster dog we had, who was adopted a week ago. We reached 50 puppies.
That's great. The reason why we're having this podcast, I think part of it is to supply some inspiration. You're going to hear some really wonderful stories about people and not only the animals that they rescue, the animals that they really care for, but really what these people got back from them. So some of these folks are leaders in the animal rescue community. Some of these folks are just super dedicated people who love animals. And so hopefully you'll find some inspiration. We also want to educate, everything from meeting folks who are trainers, so behavior, meeting folks who are veterinarians, so the medical piece, and really just kind of understanding what does it take to get involved in a local animal rescue organization. What does it take to get involved, for example, as a foster? Thanks for listening to this introductory episode from Nancy and myself. If you want to take a look online, go to thisispawprint.com/000. We will be on Facebook as well. If you enjoyed this episode, go to our iTunes page and leave us a review. You can find us at thisispawprint.com/iTunes. Have a great day and see you next time on Pawprint.
Pawprint is a production of EVER Education.
You can't handle the truth!
Woohoo!